Do me a favor. I was raised by a woman, and most of my life I used to interrupt people. Then I got around men and I learned to talk. So when you talk right, I'm gonna be quiet like a man. When I'm talking, I ask for you, just be quiet like a man. You with me? You with me, truth?
Yeah.
All right, so be quiet. Read.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9.
Listen good.
Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
What makes the black man righteous is keeping the laws of God. That's number one. Read on.
Be not deceived.
Because a lot of black men are deceived. Christianity will teach you black men, you can change when you want to. You can do what you want to. I'm going to let you talk, read.
Neither fornicators.
Now, you know what fornication is, brother? I'm asking you a direct question.
Fornication, I would say that it's things that's diverted from
What color is my jacket?
Black.
All right, what's fornication? I'm going to teach you. Let me teach you. You don't know. It's okay. Give me that 1 Corinthians 5. I want to show you and the rest of these black people out here, they don't know what time it is.
Right.
With the end of the world is upon us. It is time to stop acting like children. Men of God must stand up now.
That's right.
No more games, Wade.
1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1.
Now, I'm building. Men build with each other. So I'm showing you what fornication, Christianity doesn't even know what it means.
That's right.
Read.
It is reported commonly.
Watch it. What's your name, bro?
John.
John. Your name is John.
Johnny, bro.
I'm calling Johnny. Okay, Johnny. I ain't gonna call you John. That's for a 12-year-old. I'm calling you Johnny.
Right.
Read.
It is reported commonly.
Come on.
That there is fornication.
Yo, Johnny, what did he just say?
It was reported commonly that there is fornication.
Okay, beautiful. Now we build it. Read on.
Among you.
Among the Israelites in Corinth. This Bible is not talking about anybody but the Israelites.
That's
it ain't
right.
talking about the Chinese. It's not talking about the white man. And the difference between me and you, I'm not afraid to say the truth about the white man.
That's right. No.
Okay.
For the Gentiles.
I'm going to get there. Hold up, Johnny, be good. Johnny, be good. Read.
And sex fornication.
Listen, Johnny, don't look over there. Read it again.
And such fornication,
come on,
as is not such much as named among the Gentiles.
All right, come on.
That one shall have his father's wife.
One of the form of fornication is called sleeping with your stepmother. That is a form of fornication. Read it again for the brother.
1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1.
The black man has learned religion from his enemy. It is time you be a man and stand and listen. Read.
It is reported commonly.
Come on.
That there is fornication among you.
So the definition of fornication, Paul is going to tell you because he's having an issue in the church of Corinth with a bunch of black people that was doing sexual sins. Read.
And such fornication.
He's giving you such an example. Such fornication, read on.
As is not so much as named among the Gentiles.
Meaning the Israelites were among the Gentiles. You brought it up, let me show you. Hold that 1 Corinthians 12 and 2. Johnny, I'm going to answer the question.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, right. Sodom and Gomorrah was filled with a bunch of homosexuals that were aggressively trying to rape men.
Yeah.
I can prove that. Read.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2.
You black people, you coon for too long. Get your head out of the ass of Babylon the Great. Read.
Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
Read it again.
Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
You said to me, John, the Gentiles. We're going to show you who the Gentiles are. Okay, read on.
Ye know.
I'm sorry. Read it again for Johnny. Johnny is listening. You see, I got my time is important, right? And your time is important, right? The Gentiles going to be explained right here. Read.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols.
My question to you and the other black people out here that are walking confused, read it again.
Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
Paul, by the way, real quick, what did Paul look like, Johnny? What did he look like?
I don't know. They say Roman, but I could believe that he...
Okay, now hold up. You said he's Roman, right? And he was a Roman citizen when you read the book of Acts.
Right.
Mike, I didn't ask you what citizenship he was. What did he look like? What did he look like, Johnny? Okay, what do the Romans look like, Johnny? Were they white or black?
They probably, I don't know.
No, they were white. The Caesars were black. The Caesars were white. Now, you said, I respect you. You said Paul looked like a Roman, right? I'm going to show you that Paul looked like Wesley Snipes.
That's right.
I'll prove it to you. Acts 21:37.
Acts chapter 21, verse 37.
That is the problem. I'm not speaking just to you. That's the problem with the black men in New Orleans. You don't know that the history of the Bible is on doggone records. You black men are too doggone weak to even stand to learn. But you ain't weak, you listen. Read.
And as Paul was to be led into the council.
Who? John. Paul, right? Okay, come on, read.
He said unto the chief captain.
So there's an interaction between Paul and the chief guy, right? Yeah. Read it from the top.
Yes, sir. Verse 37. And as Paul was to be led into the castle.
Who's being led in the castle? Paul. He's going to have a conversation with the chief captain. Read.
He said unto the chief captain.
Talking in the same language. Read.
May I speak unto thee?
Paul said, can I speak to you, chief captain? Read.
Who said, canst thou speak Greek?
He said, hold up. You can speak Greek, my language. Read it again.
Yes, sir. And as Paul was to be led into the castle.
He was led into the castle. Read on.
He said unto the chief captain.
Come on.
May I speak unto thee?
Can I speak to you? Come on.
Who said, can thou speak Greek?
Can you speak Greek? Read on.
Or not thou that Egyptian?
Now read it right.
Or not thou that Egyptian?
Wait a minute, John. Something ain't adding up, brother.
The Roman word Greek.
Oh, John, if I had a belt pop you in the head. Read, Johnny, you swung and you missed horribly. Read it again.
Or not thou.
Read it from the top.
Yes, sir. Verse 37.
And I like Johnny, but you gotta learn. Read.
And as Paul was to be led into the castle.
So Paul is being led into the castle.
Yes, sir.
Johnny, is there weed in that?
No.
Okay, good. Don't light it. Read.
He said unto the chief captain.
So Paul speaking to the chief captain. You need to listen to this. Hopefully you read on.
May I speak unto thee?
Can I speak to you, old chief captain? You with me? Read.
Who said, can thou speak Greek?
He said, can you speak Greek? Johnny, hey, hello. Read on.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
Read it again.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
Read it again.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
The chief captain was being spoken to Greek by Paul. What race did the chief captain think Paul was?
He thought he was Hebrew.
Oh, are you serious? Read it again.
Art not thou that Egyptian?
Are you afraid of it? What is Egyptian?
Egyptian is like Egyptian.
What color word?
Dark, black.
Okay, so what is Paul? Paul is a black man.
That's right.
Well, I'm trying to show you something. So wait, hold up. Now, go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Paul was speaking to other blacks in Corinth.
Right.
He ain't come for all races.
Right.
You gotta learn that, young man.
No, the first Jewish convert that became into Christianity, his name was Lucius.
Really? Where can I read about that?
He was from, just not because his name was Lucius, he was from Cyrene, which is parts of Africa.
Where can I read that?
That's
somewhere in there, right? Somewhere in there, right? I got you. Read.
1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 2. Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
So these brothers in Corinth, Paul says, you know that sometimes you were. How can you be? You either are a Gentile or you are not. Hold on.
Yeah, I read it.
Okay, read it again. So you agree. Read on.
Ye know that ye were Gentiles.
So what made them not become Gentiles anymore, Johnny?
Because they wasn't Greek speaking, they was people, Israelites.
Yes, you agree with that? So now, hold that, Matthew 15:24. Johnny, you acknowledge that Paul was black, the Corinthians were black. So what does this mean? And I'm gonna be quiet. Read.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24.
What does it mean when the writing turns red?
People lied to them.
Yes.
They lied to them.
Johnny!
Yeah, they lied.
What does it mean when red letters are being written? Very good, Johnny. We're going to go to, by the way, what did Jesus look like, Johnny? Okay, so we know Paul's black. We know Jesus is black. We know that the Gentiles in Corinth were carried away to idolatry, and he was talking to them in his letters. You get that? Okay, so that's great. We're on the same page. You just got to, you used to wear it, read on.
I agree with that.
Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
What does the house of Israel mean?
The house of Israel is the 12 tribes from Judah, Manasseh, Ephraim. I can go through the whole 12.
Name 3 of the nations outside of the house of Israel. Name 3 nations.
The 3 nations will be Hagar.
Hagarians, good.
Yeah, and it would probably be where Father Abraham came from.
Can I help you out? The Ammonites, the Jebusites, the Hittites, the Edomites. Give me 1st Ezra chapter 6.
They went to war with all of them.
I'm going to show you.
You went to war with all of them.
You did, and we whooped their behinds when we was the righteous mind. And now this is why we get on you. You're not supposed to smoke that.
Right.
That's beneath you, brother. Are you kidding me? This is your history book. Our forefathers died for us.
That's right.
You better than that, bro. Read.
First Ezra chapter 8, verse 69.
Now I'm going to let the Bible tell us who are the other nations that are not the house of Israel. Read.
The nation of Israel.
Wait, stop. Hold up. Read it again.
Verse 69. The nation of Israel.
What are we about to talk about? The whole rest of it. What are we talking about? Read it again.
The nation of Israel.
What is this verse going to be talking about? Started off with the nation of Israel. What do you think this verse is going to be talking about? Read it again.
It said the nation of Israel.
Right.
Besides.
Right? Okay, I'm going somewhere. Read.
The nation of Israel.
The nation of Israel, is that the same thing as the house of Israel?
No.
Well, wait a minute. So you're saying to me, hold up.
Other nations
Stop. You're telling me, hold up. Is the house of Israel that Jesus talked about the same thing as the nation of Israel?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, now, hold on. Okay, wait. Because right in about 5 seconds, you are going to bring out a doctrine of your enemy. I'm going to bop you. Spiritually.
What club was that at?
Admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again. 31.
First Ezra chapter 8, verse 69.
Bring it up.
The nation of Israel.
That's the house of Israel. Read on.
The princes, the priests, and Levites.
Those are all the Sanhedrin or the religious leaders of the Israelites. Read.
Have not put away from them the strange people of the land.
So when we were around the Canaanites, the Edomites, we took on strange things of their lands. Read.
Now the pollutions of the Gentiles.
Who?
The pollutions of the Gentiles.
Now we're going to find out which nations are not that are the Gentiles. Because the Israelites were named above. Now we're going to give you a list of Gentile nations, John. Read.
The wit of the Canaanites.
Who?
The Canaanites.
They are not the children of Israel. They are not who Christ came for.
Right. The Hittites.
Who are the Hittites? Africans. They are not the house of Israel, Johnny. Read on.
The Pharisees.
Who are the Pharisees? Another Hamitic tribe. Read.
Jebusites.
same Africans, read on.
And the Moabites.
Anyways, Johnny, if you crushed a cigarette, I'd be able to concentrate. Read it again.
The nation of Israel.
The nation of Israel, read on.
The princes, the priests, and Levites.
This is talking about the body of the house of Israel. Read on.
Have not put away from them the strange people of the land.
So the next verse is talking about the strange people of the land. Watch what word Esdras uses. Read.
The pollutions of the Gentiles.
So the Gentiles are the strange people outside of the Israelites. Read.
The wit of the Canaanites.
There's one nation, read on.
Hittites.
Two nations.
Perizzites.
Three nations.
Jebusites.
Four nations.
And the Moabites.
Now, the Moabites, they got the slanted eyes. The Chinese and Japanese. They came through incestual relationship. Read on.
Egyptians.
Who?
Egyptians.
So the Egyptians were black people outside Israel. I'm going it for a reason, because you're nice. Read on.
And Edomites.
Who are the Edomites, according to the Bible? Who are the Edomites?
The Edomites was damn near Sodomites.
See, you're dancing, brother. Yes, they're a bunch of, you're right, they are Sodomites. What race today are the Edomites?
I don't know.
No. There's an old expression that they say in New York. Biggie Smalls coined it. If you don't know,
Now you know.
but I'm not going to call you that part, right? Johnny, I'm going to teach you. Get me where I want to take you, bro. Obadiah. Johnny, you know a white man going in chains, Johnny? Does that bother you, Johnny?
Yeah, it bothered me, but...
Wait, say it again, be honest.
Yeah, it bothered me, but...
Why does it bother you that the Edomite, which is the so-called white, has got to go in chains when your forefathers already went in chains for 400 years?
Right, but they ain't ever went into slavery like that. Only ones that been into slavery like that, and then you might can say, because you could look at it today, and you see that sometimes, like, if you look at like the Hispanic culture, you can look at some Panamanians, they're black and they're Hispanic. Like they black like the Africans, but then they are like the Mexicans too at the same time. So it's like you had probably some Edomites that was, of course, African descent, black. But also, they was other colors too.
Okay, stop, real quick. Now, you just said a lot, and I made sure I'd be quiet because I respected you, you respected me. So now, let me just unscramble the cobwebs that exist in the brain housing group of my brother Johnny. Esau is the white race. I want you to absorb this. They're not all races, and I'm going to prove it to you because you are so smart. You're going to hear a black man named Obadiah tell you about the destruction of the man that fathers you. He's going to destroy. You all right with that? Good. Read.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1.
What are we going over? The destruction and downfall of the Caesars, a.k.a. today the so-called white man. And a lot of you ain't going to like it. Johnny, I'll say it for you. Read.
The vision of Obadiah.
Who was Obadiah? He was a black man. He was an Israelite. Obadiah saw a vision about Judgment Day. Read on.
Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
Now, Edom is also called Esau. When you read in Genesis, I think it's 25.
Of course, that's
Right.
how the Islamic nation came about.
What?
Esau wasn't that Hagar's son?
No, Jacob was in the womb of Esau. They had the same mother. Okay, hey, Johnny, turn the car back around.
No,
read it again.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1.
Listen, Johnny.
The vision of Obadiah.
The vision of a brother that is your forefather. He got this vision. I'm having fun with you, but I want you to learn. Read.
Thus said the Lord God.
So God gave Obadiah the Israelite. Obadiah was not a Moabite. He wasn't a damn Jebusite. Damn sure wasn't an Edomite, Johnny. Read.
Concerning Edom.
So then who?
Edom.
That's the white man that you want to save, my brother. You got to let it go. Let it go, Johnny. Let it go. You got to let it go. Let it go. Read.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord.
So this rumor from the Lord about who? Esau. This Saint, I know you love Brad Pitt. You're not that guy. Look at him. Got a nice flowing straight hair. I know it bothers you that he's gonna be in chains one day, John. It do, I know. Bring it up. Willie Lynch got in your brain and he did an operation. And he sold you back up. Read.
Not bother me.
Say again.
That does not bother me at all.
So it doesn't bother you that when I read Isaiah 14 verse 2 about Esau going into slavery?
Yeah, I like the history of it, but
Okay.
I like the history of it, but I do think that
There's some good white.
it changed. Yeah, you got good white folks. You got good every folk, but you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't take away from the history. I'm not trying to say you can do that.
Let me ask you a question. I think you do.
They took away from our history. So
Let me
that's
ask you a
like doing the
question.
same thing.
1, 2. You hear it, Johnny?
Yeah.
Listen to this.
I'm a good salesman too. Though.
I can tell. And you're not good at selling help for your lovers at all. Not at all. That might be the price. Okay. Here's the deal, Johnny. Listen good. 1, 2. Hey, Johnny, listen. I'm going to show you something at the Bible, right? When a slave baby was born in 1647, right? Okay. My question to you is this. When that child was born, what was his instant socioeconomic class upon coming into those diapers? What was his place or her place as a child born to a black American Negro?
A slave.
A slave. Is that fair?
No.
It's history, right?
It's history.
So what I want you to learn in your mind is that the white man has never paid for all the genocide, slavery, corruption, lies, historical slavery, and other things that he's done. So there is a judgment coming. I'm not saying you got to go start screaming at white folks. What I'm saying is that they're going into slavery because God is going to redeem his people. And I'm going to show you with the prophecy. I'm going to let you figure it out. You believe that? So then let it go, man. Read.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Lord God concerning Edom.
Concerning who?
Edom.
Concerning who?
Edom.
Who?
Edom.
Read.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord.
So it ain't coming from Chuck Schumer. This is coming from the Lord. This is who Obadiah getting this from. Read on.
An ambassador is sent among the heathen.
The Edomites are the heathen. They're a Gentile nation. Ezra said is outside of the nation of Israel. Read on.
Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
What is this? What is this setting? It's a setting that is called what? Read it again.
Yes, sir. And let us rise up against her in battle.
What?
In battle.
What is the vision that Obadiah is seeing?
He's seeing that the battle against the Edomites.
A battle. Read, come on.
Verse 2. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Now, I'm going to give you a little history, right? Throughout the colonialism and neo-colonialism, the white man dominated all of the Western world. He took over India, the Box Rebellion in China. Everywhere he went, he took over the world. He's great among the heathen, but now Obadiah is saying, this man's going to be brought low. Read on. You listen to this brother, Ray.
Thou art great, despised.
Come on.
The pride of thy heart.
Now, this Edomite has pride in his heart. Meaning you can't tell this guy nothing. He can do what he wants and nothing's going to be done to him. You can't say nothing to him. You listen to that? Bring.
Have deceived thee.
Come on.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
What is another name for white people?
Cracker.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But that's not... Esau, another name for Caucasians is Caucasian. It means cave dweller. You know that? Oh, well then good. Read it again.
Yes, sir. Verse 3. The pride of thine heart.
The pride of this Edomite's heart, read.
Had deceived thee.
It deceived him and everybody around him. Read on.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
That's why they build stuff in skyscrapers. They're called the Caucasians. They are the cave dwellers or the rock dwellers. Read.
Whose habitation is high.
Name one black man that owned any of these suites up here in New Orleans sky rising. Name one.
Name one that own anywhere.
You're right, I'll give you that. Johnny, the first thing you said is logical. You're like 20 minutes. Ray,
That's it in his heart.
listen, brother man, I want you to, because this is going to describe the downfall of your enemy. Ray,
That's it in his heart.
come on.
Who shall bring me down?
He's saying, who gonna bring me down? You're gonna know in a minute exactly who this is talking about. Read on.
To the ground.
What?
To the ground.
Watch this. Y'all three pay attention. Don't get... Black people, we lose our night. Within 10 seconds, you're looking somewhere else. Read.
Don't thou insult thyself as the eagle.
What is... Do you have a dollar on you? You got a quarter on you? Take it out.
Yeah,
Take it out right now. Hurry up. Please.
No, I already know.
Hold up.
The eagle in there, and then it's called the Federal
Okay.
Reserve Note.
Look. You're right, Johnny. Hey, what's your name, Black? What's your name? Michael? What's your name? Bernard. So if you look there, just show him. Okay, look, pull it over here. Bernard, come over here. The rest of you black people, bring it over here. Come over here right now. You need to learn your history. Read. Come on. Turn this way, brother. Look. Read it again.
Don't thou insult thyself as the eagle.
Every white empire has always had the symbol of what, black men?
Eagle.
The eagle. What? Who runs the United States of America? Is it brothers in Detroit? Is it brothers in Chicago?
Is this man
It's
right
the
here?
white man. Yes. Whose face is on this money? George Washington. I'm showing. Read it again.
Yes, sir. Verse 4.
Come on.
Don't thou insult thyself as the eagle.
What? You might be 40. You look like you're about 50. All right, Bob. I'm off. Listen. What did they say when they landed on the moon? Did I tell you to say that? Read it again.
Yes, sir. Don't thou insult thyself as the eagle.
This is Obadiah. He's a prophet, a vision about our past 40 years ago, right? When 69, right? Read on.
And thou set thy nest among the stars.
Wait. You guys are smart enough to know this. Name me one bird on the earth that, okay, fine. I got that. We'll use the eagle. Can he fly up into space and make a literal nest on a planet? You with me, right?
I know.
Read it again.
Verse 4.
Stay with me, man. Read.
Don't thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
What man exalts himself as the eagle? What race?
White man.
See that? I'll get you listening. Read on.
And thou set thy nest among the stars.
I gotta go, man. But
Johnny, listen. The Israelites, we're going to rule one day. Esau's going into slavery. And it doesn't matter if you really want to save them, you can't.
Right.
You need to keep the commandments. Real quick, Psalms 119, verse 59. Stay right there before you leave. I ain't going nowhere with you
But
two.
I gotta fight with a big nose nigga. You
right.
my way, and I'm gonna
All right. Well, wait a minute. Listen.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 59.
Because the whole time, Johnny, you're delaying to do the inevitable. Yes, you are. Ray.
I thought on my ways.
You black men gotta think on your ways. The ways you learn in America are wrong. You learn to break God's laws. Ray.
And turn my feet.
You heard that? Johnny, turn your feet, black man. Ray.
Unto thy testimony.
And you gotta turn to the testimony. I'm back to y'all now. Read on.
Verse 60.
All right. Now, go back over there. Listen, brothers, I'm gonna tone it down a little bit. I need you to stay with me, you understand that? Because what we're giving to you is information that they never taught you in the church. What you gotta say? Where you got to go? Where's so important you gotta go right now? Where you gotta go? You about to blaze another blunt? Nah, I ain't disrespecting. 50% of black men in Illinois smoke weed. Why is it disrespectful? I'm telling the truth. Read. All right.
Verse 4. Don't thou exalt thyself as the eagle.
What race exalts themselves as the eagle? You said it earlier. Read.
And thou set thy nest among the stars.
If we named the eagle an osprey, a crow, a doggone falcon, when they get above a level in the sky, you ever see the movie The Hulk? When he's grabbing the plane, what happens when it went into the stratosphere? He lost oxygen. No bird can go in space. So what bird is this talking about? They're rocket ships. Read it again.
Yes, sir. And both are set their nest among the stars.
Literally, he put a space station. Literally, he landed on the moon. Wait, bro, you got to stop all that stuff you're doing, bro. Read.
Thence will I bring thee down.
And he will bring them down. Who is this talking about, brother? Yes. So you know you're Israelite.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation